We're glad to be back on the Screen Team here on today's Talk 930 KWOC, being joined by Tony Stoner and Sabrina J. And we're going to review a movie which is new to DVD. It's called The Loft. And one of the surprising things about this movie is, one, it was made back in 2011, but it took a few years for them to release the film. And another cool thing, this is the third kind of making of this film. It was originally done in Belgium, and also a Dutch version as well before the American version was made. So this is like the third entity of The Loft.
It's like Tattoo Dragon Lady.
Yes.
I bet theirs were a little risque.
Yes. You're probably right.
Yeah.
You're probably right.
The Americanized version.
Yes.
The guy who directed this is, I believe, from Belgium, because his name is Eric Van Looy. Looy.
Okay.
Go figure.
Very Belgium.
But anyway, this film has to do with, what is it, 4 or 5 best friends? Five best friends. They decide to all go in together to buy a loft apartment.
Yeah, that's sort of off the grid, off the bank accounts.
Off the grid, something their wives don't know about. And why don't they want their wives to know about it? Because, well, they're going to be doing some extracurricular activities there.
Right.
That's what you want to call it, sure.
So that's the basic, I guess, plot of The Loft. What were your thoughts on seeing this film, Tony?
I liked the movie. I liked the twists. I thought they were a little overplayed. I didn't like there was a twist within a twist. And I really didn't care for it. Was too much. I think it could have been a lot simpler done and been a lot more interesting.
But it would have been a shorter movie.
It would have. And now, the one thing I was telling you I did like was the fact that they don't reveal who the dead person is throughout most of the movie. So it kind of keeps you guessing. You know,
they leave a lot of mysteries to be solved as you proceed through the movie. They don't give you everything up front other than there's a dead girl in the loft.
But do you notice that all the raunchy girls are blonde?
Yeah, they were.
The classy wives are all brunettes.
That's right. That's right. Go figure.
Go figure, exactly, man.
I liked it.
Did you
I
like
did.
it?
I really did like it.
Because after the movie, you were just you didn't say too much. I wasn't
I was still
sure.
ticked off at all those cheating bastards.
They had some good-looking guys in it. I will give them that.
I love the cast.
And they were all dark-headed.
Yes.
Did you notice that?
Yes.
I really love the cast. Carl Urban and Carl played Dr. McCoy in the Star Trek series. Also, James Marden was in it. Eric Stonestreet was in it. I love Eric Stonestreet, but I didn't care for his character at all.
He's the one from
yes, he's the one from Modern Family, and he plays a homosexual on that TV show, but on this particular one, he plays kind of a cad, and it just didn't seem to work for me.
But they cast the perfect wife for him. I mean, they fit together very well. Yes,
very, 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 very
Their
true.
wives kind of matched up, if you noticed.
Yeah.
Now, the extras on the side, I would not say. I didn't care for who they cast for those, but
especially the victim, the blonde victim. I didn't think she was attractive or even that good of an actress at all.
No, not at all.
Yeah, she was definitely the weakest link.
and their Duff that they played for her could have been a little better too. So
Their what?
Duff. What is that? Dumpy, ugly, fat friend.
Yeah, something like that. That's another movie coming out soon. Duff. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Crazy.
Dumpy, ugly, fat friend.
Yeah, something like that.
So what was it about the film you liked, Sabrina?
I liked the story. I like anything that can keep me guessing, and I love anything that has layers to it. And where you wanted it just a fewer layers, I like all the extra layers. I want them to come at me and just go psych, and then just have me go, no, I didn't see it coming. Because if they can pull it past me, then I feel like it was a really excellently written movie, because I'm a little conceited in my ability to kind of guess what's going to happen next.
Did you find yourself guessing throughout the whole thing that, you think it's going to go this route? You think it's going to be the father-in-law that's going to have something to do with it?
Yeah.
He kept trying to ask me that throughout the movie. I'm like, I'm not ready to make a guess yet. I'm not ready yet. No.
Well, you can't wait till the end of the movie to make the guess.
I know, right? But normally I'm all like, I'll lean over, and in the movies, I'll be like, hey, it's so-and-so, and he's doing this, or blah, blah, blah. And Chris is like, oh. And then when it happens, it's like, yeah. But, I like it when they can fool me. And they did.
And they fooled me too. And I don't think I'm giving anything away by saying this, but there was little teas that where you thought that the wives were the ones that were, in on the trick or in
when
on
they all
the,
give each other that one look in that one scene.
Yeah, I was like, that's awesome.
Yes.
But then they tell you what really happens after that. But
yeah, you don't really get to linger too long on that possibility. So
yeah.
But I really thought the father-in-law was going to have a bigger role in that whole thing in the end.
Yeah. I was just a little bit disappointed in this film. Like the last one, wasn't expecting a lot from it, and it surprised me. This one I was expecting more from, and it disappointed me. I loved, like I told you earlier, I love all the actors. I like Carl Urban. I like James Martin. I like them in previous films, and so I thought, okay, I'm gonna dig them in this film. And I thought they all did a good job, and I really liked the cinematography in at least some of the first couple of shots. I thought they were beautifully done, but I just thought it fell a little flat. Sabrina, I'm like you. I like many layers to my to movies and stuff like that. It just didn't. I don't. For some reason, I don't know why. It just didn't seem to work. I thought it was okay.
Far fetched.
Yeah,
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Not that they weren't enough or too much. Just it was too far out there. I think
because we live in our small little world of everybody knows everybody, and there's no way you're getting away with anything around here, right? So why would there be people out there that could? But these 5 best friends have this loft and live this extra lifestyle with their wives on their arm occasionally in the same room as, and it's just like, really? Why? And that's what I was disappointed with at the end.
You wanted to know why?
I want to know why people feel like that's okay. And then these 5 guys all got on the same bandwagon.
Well, now one was a little leery.
But then he turned out to be just as freaky as the rest of them. So,
So you wanted to know why the guys did this? Is that what you're?
I want to know why they have the loft, and I guess they kind of got what they deserved in some aspects. They do. It's just like you want. I don't know. I feel like I was like, you know what? There just wasn't enough justice in this movie for my sake. There should be a whole lot more justice in this movie.
Good notes for you there, Chris.
Yeah, this is I think the wrong kind of film. You need to watch Long Kiss Goodnight again or something.
Yes.
All right, it's called The Loft, and you can find it on DVD. I'm gonna go.
You're gonna go
I'm
and
done.
take me to a nice movie, aren't you?
No, you're staying. You're staying. I'm headed out the door. The very lovely Toby Spencer will be in to review.
Right. We got one more to do, guys.
The next film, which is called Hot Pursuit with Reese Witherspoon and Sofia Vergara. So I'm going to say adieu for right now, but the ladies will all be back. Tony, thank you so much for being on this show, and I hope you get to come back and do it with us very, very soon.
Me too. Thanks.
All right. More Screen Team is coming your way next right here on Today's Talk 930 KWOC.